Welcome to the official overview trailer for Hotel. For those of you who are unaware, Hotel is a multiplayer horror game on Roblox, jam-packed with secrets and hidden lore to be discovered. This game is so big that it would take ages to cover every single thing inside of the game in full detail. Also, by the way, before we start, those who want a quick overview, please check the official trailer. There will be a link in the description. But I would recommend watching this video as the game has changed drastically from when the previous trailer was released at the start of this year. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. To sum Hotel up, the game is simply a horror game that you can play on your own or with friends. The max amount of people you can play with ranges from 1 to 5. When you join into Hotel, you will load into this lobby, head over towards the hotel and you will be able to pick how many people you want to play with. You could play solo or play with 5 people max. Note, the story mode is currently only available through solo, as multiplayer wouldn't really work for the story we have in mind, but that doesn't mean the game is completely different. The only difference between solo and multiplayer is the fact that solo has like dialogue and some cutscenes, while multiplayer doesn't. So now let's jump into what Hotel was about. Hotel takes place on October the 10th, 2024. You are playing as a 21-year-old named Ash, who has moved into a brand new town with his mother and his little brother Ian, who is 15. The town is called Wickfield, and your brother Ian wants to explore and find out the truth on the hidden mystery surrounding the Bell Hotel, which has been shut for almost 30 years. You and Ian decide to explore it, and it turns out to be one of the worst mistakes in your life. And believe me, you are not alone. I would keep going more and more into detail of what you can discover, aka the lore-wise, in this hotel, but it would just spoil the whole plot. This game focuses on Ash's journey throughout the Bell Hotel, discovering hidden communities and people trapped inside of the hotel. Terrified, almost like they're hiding from something or someone. One of the main communities you will discover are the FOG, a government secret organisation designed to learn the truth about the hotel. You will find multiple outpost stations across the map, made by the FOG, filled with documents explaining and giving you the player a better understanding on the entities you will come across. Which begs the question, what entities can you come across? Entities are a huge threat inside of the hotel, each with a different way on how to damage you or how to kill you. Some entities only appear in certain locations, while some can appear anywhere. Some entities will one-shot you like Jeff over here, while other entities like Crawler or Stalker will only damage you. Remember, each entity has a different way on how to avoid them, which makes them unique. Some entities like to be left alone and may only attack you when they feel threatened, while some entities may not even attack you and may just be there to jump scare you. Note, each entity is different from the last, not only by their appearance or by the way they act. Avoiding entities is a huge deal, so just remember that, because it will save your life. Note, currently there will be 15 entities on launch, with way more being added in the future. Also, entities aren't your only threat inside of the hotel, as you can easily die from taking damage by failing a puzzle or by taking the wrong step. Remember, this hotel has been shut for 30 years, so explains why the hotel isn't really in good condition. Throughout the whole of the game, you can find these drawers. When opening them, you will find souls. Souls are the main currency used inside of the game. You can use souls to get better items or abilities to help increase your gameplay. At the lobby, there is a soul count which keeps track of how many souls you have. By clicking the plus, it will take you to a shop where you can buy souls for Robux or by redeeming codes. Codes are a free way on how to get free souls. You can find codes throughout the whole of the game in hidden notes or on our socials like our Twitter or Discord server. Note, you can only redeem a code once. You may be asking, what can I spend souls on if they are the main currency? Well, worry not. When you join into a match, you will be greeted by the Soul Shop. The Soul Shop offers items or abilities which you can buy for a certain amount of souls. Note, there is only one Soul Shop a match, and that only spawns at the start. Currently, there isn't really many ways you can spend souls, but we do plan on adding more ways in the future, which I will explain more in further detail later on. Souls can be spent on abilities. Some of these abilities can increase your health, or your flashlight battery, or even your speed, to help make your gameplay even better and explore that map way quicker. Speaking of items and abilities, items are a core element of Hotel. You can buy items throughout the soul shop or by finding them in drawers, or even on the ground. When you spawn in, you load in with an item. That item is the flashlight, to obviously help you see better. But you can also upgrade the flashlight or get a better one. Some items are required for certain puzzles. One of these main items is called the Nexus Pulse, which can be found in the laser tag maze. The Nexus Pulse has 3 main abilities. The first ability is that it can shoot out electrical beams to open doors. This will allow you to explore more of the hotel and get more souls or discover more lore. Once you pick up an item, it will be put inside of your inventory and will give you a description on how the item works and what the controls are for console, mobile or PC. Equipping the item will allow you to use it. Most of these items are required to venture further into the hotel, while some are used as perks to help make your gameplay better. Some items can be used to heal you, such as bandages or medkits. These can be found in drawers or on the ground to heal up your health. Overall, items are a huge aspect of Hotel and are designed to change the gameplay of the game to make it more easier for the player or to help the player complete puzzles. Of course, you'll be encountering more than just entities and communities while exploring the hotel. You can find loads of locations across the hotel. Over the past few years, Hotel has been in development. We have built more and more locations for you to discover, and now it's time to go over some of those locations. Note, the locations that are more further away from spawn will be harder and have more tougher entities and more harder puzzles, designed for lasting players. The first major location you will come across is the library, located near the start of the game. This library is huge and has a roaming entity called Karen No Chow, which is also known as Jeff. Your goal in the library is to flick all of the switches in the right order to find the code to open the exit. Make sure to avoid Jeff, as if he detects you, you are dead. I would love to go into more depth with every location, but we would be here for hours, and it would be better for you to discover them yourself. Some major locations you can expect are the mine shafts, a hidden underground mine shaft filled with Easter eggs and the endless caves making you go insane. To the pool rooms. Well, there are actually 2 pool rooms. One of them is destroyed and the home of the famous Inkwalker, who will do anything in its power to kill you. To the eerie pool rooms filled with the hum of the buzzing lights and the dirty green water with maybe something hiding inside of it. To the office blocks filled with computers and tech, almost like they were researching something here. To the courtyard, a hidden, peaceful room filled with the endless shadows of what haunts the hotel. Like I said, there are so many locations I would love to talk about, but you will just have to wait until the game drops to find out the rest. I can't wait to see all of your reactions to all of the locations and entities we have crammed into this single chapter. Well, that covers a lot of content, doesn't it? There is still so much of the game that I haven't spoken about that we are leaving for you to discover yourself. So many hidden locations, so many entities that are waiting for you. So that leaves the question of, when is the game dropping? I know we've had our fair share of loads of release dates that have never come true, but this one will. I can officially announce that Hotel will be dropping in summer of 2026. Yes, summer. We do plan to release this game this summer. I don't want to give a date yet unless things changes, but we do expect the game to be officially done in the summer, and here is the reason. We split Hotel into 3 phases. Phase 1 is the Hotel that will release on launch. Phase 2 will be a future update called the gameplay update that we will release later on. This will add more locations, new entities, and new items. This update will also add content that we have scrapped from the official release of Hotel, that we may not get done in time, that we will push back to this update. Phase 3, aka Part 3, will add the rooms design. We haven't really spoken about the rooms design. The rooms design is Hotel's very own build mode feature, which will allow you to build your own hotel maps inside of the Hotel game. There will be bundles which will give you decorations or puzzles or entities to put in your map. Some bundles will be free, while some bundles will cost souls. This is another way you'll be able to spend souls. Nothing in the build mode will cost Robux. The build mode currency will just be souls. The build mode, aka the rooms design, will consist of advanced scaling, advanced rotating, and advanced moving, with the ability to make it day or night, or even add your own cutscenes or dialogue. We want this build mode feature to be as good as it can be, which is why we are aiming for it to be its own phase and release fully after Hotel is done. Note, all 3 of these phases are expected to drop this year. Phase 3 may be delayed to early 2027, but we do plan for them to drop in 2026. After all 3 phases are done, we will work on Hotel Chapter 2, 3, 4, and so on until we finish our story. I would like to give a huge thank you to everyone who has supported us over the years, since Hotel was first announced, and this journey is sadly officially ending, and I can't wait to see you all to see what we have in store for Hotel. The Hotel Discord server is now officially out, with a link down in the description to join for further news. We can't wait to see all of your reactions to Hotel, so until then, goodbye.